Yesterday we broke the main line trying to pull that big tree. Still kept it out of the field, but today we got to put the main line back together.
Let's get to the show.
This episode of Boys in the Woods is brought to you by TimberSync, connecting timber buyers with timbered acres nationwide. TimberSync.com.
We'll take this cable cutter and we'll cut the frayed end of the cable off. Once that's cut, we'll put the slides back on it and tie a knot near the end of the cable. We'll put a choker around these sprouts and he'll pull up in the skidder and get the cable tight. We want to get this knot as close to the end that we just cut off as we can so we're not losing a bunch of cable. Hanging on to it with some vice grips, and as that choker slides up, I want to keep pushing the knot back towards me. Also, not get my hand in there. Did you not get your hand back? That's not a joke. Still pull it up. It'll get super tight, and that knot will hold the slides on there. Yeah, boy. Once we get the knot up to where it's supposed to be, he's got to pull it really tight so that knot really sinks in. We'll take the vice grips and that choker off there. Then we're gonna go work up that great big monster cottonwood we cut down. Kind of cut this as a favor to the landowner because we're gonna throw away everything from that board down to the butt. We're gonna get a lot of logs out of it, but it's gonna be a lot of work.
So we got those all chunked up. He's gonna load them up. I've got a few cottonwoods and some maples to cut here while he's fooling with that. I got a bad back today, so I'm not gonna be doing a whole lot of running around. Wish me the best. Look at that. That's that big one. They threw it away. It had that tree stand in it, so there's no way there wasn't steps and stuff up it. And it's over 1,000 board feet right there we get to let lay. But he'll be on me if I don't get to work. So he allegedly made me a path in here. We'll go cut these. I got a bad back. Doctors say I need a backiotomy. That one wants to go down there, but I just cut one over there and he's got to drag it up out of the river before I can top it. So I don't want that mess there. I'm gonna aim it over here in this hole. Probably put you right here. Like I said, it wants to go this way. We're gonna put it right there. Side off first. Yeah, boy. You're only throwing dust. You're only throwing dust. Sharpen that thing. Shut up. He's shoving what's left out of the big ones back over the levee, help those guys out. Those last few trees I cut over the levee, right there, we got those bucked up. And that's what the big ones made, minus everything we had to throw away, which would have filled the truck up easily with what we had that we cleared away. That we drug out 6 or 8 logs that was just exploded from impact, and then that great big butt log, and then everything where the deer stand was, that would have made 2 decent sized logs. Yeah, it would have filled it up pretty easy. So he gets that cleaned up, gets those shoved up, we'll get it loaded up, and I imagine we'll probably take that load to town and then fish through all that and get another load down there from yesterday. And then there's probably, I don't know, a tier or a 10-wheeler load down there by the tree saw thingy from last week when we cut that ditch. It's kind of slow going where we had to push everything back, but we ain't got nothing to clean up. And it's worth something.
Got all that done, and that was the last of the levee. Now we're moving on to the patch of timber. Gonna try to make us a hole in here. Chicken's been working around some in his tree saw, getting all the little stuff out of the way. Got some big trees to cut back in here.
Need to kind of open this up right here.
Yeah.
We'll put another brush pile.
Even though this is a clear cut, we want to keep all the mess kind of bunched up in a brush pile. Be easier for them to get rid of. Plus, it'll make the rest of the job a lot easier if we're not working in a constant mess.
That oak right there, dropped it where all those little trees was I cut. Now we're gonna work on this maple. So if you guys remember, I hit this thing this morning. You can get where it'll focus. Shined her up pretty good on that side, eh? Same chain. Went from cutting cottonwood, cutting oaks, and hardwoods. Same chain, same filing, same guy. I am definitely the best that's ever ran my chainsaw. That's all there is to it. So you end up hauling that load of cottonwood. There's still a few logs there. All the logs along the levee still there. We got this good start on a load of hardwood. He's got to haul some hardwood to a mill, I'm guessing this weekend. But we got a good start. But man, did you guys see that burr oak? What a nice log that thing is. Woo! Man. Man, that's a nice log. In the middle of the river bottoms. In a sandy pit. It's crazy. Crazy what's all in there, you know. All kinds of species. Yeah.
As always, thanks for watching.
At least he doesn't sneak up on me. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.